I'm happy. I'm happy, really happy to come back on a win streak, come back to winning way. I'm just happy. I did all plan I have on this fight. Everything goes perfect. Uh, nothing nothing. Don't let anything go wrong. So everything was in a perfect way. I'm happy. Everything good.
I know you want to win every fight, but did this fight feel especially important? Like, I have to win this fight, I can't lose again?
I can't say this. I can't say this because I'm just feeling I can win this anyway. I feel this in every fight. How you say, but this fight especially. I believe it will be in stand up, and I also was how to say a second plan to go to the ground if anyway to show everybody I can do work on the mats too, but it was all good with my first plan, and I show everybody that I was one of the best striker in UFC. So I'm feeling that everything was good.
Jairzinho said earlier this week that he didn't think you would stand and strike with him. Did you hear that quote, and did that make you want to stand and strike with him to prove a point?
Everybody says it, but usually it's happens with me. Usually guys don't want to stay against me. It's usually so. I believe in my striking skills. In my all practice, I don't find any who can stand up with me all the 5 rounds, except maybe a gun. He was good, but it was close fight for both of us. So anyway, I believe in my striking skills and everything, and I have a good plan. I looked a lot of his fight before, and I didn't see anything he can touch me. So like it was in this fight, I just needed to don't give him any opportunity to go forward. And in this fight was like this. He tried to go forward. I just stay on my place and give him a punch back, and he go back. And me, I did my job against the cage. So everything was worked. So.
Did he surprise you at all? He was a little bit more aggressive than we've seen him sometimes. Did that surprise you at all?
He was a little bit aggressive.
A little bit in the very start, and then that one flurry right before you finished him.
I listen his corners, and they push him forward all the way, but I don't give him any space for this. I listen this. I'm thinking in my head nothing. It will not working with him because I'm control distance, I'm control everything, and any step to me, I just punch him or kick him, and don't give him opportunity to go forward. I'm just waiting. He like. He stops this and go back, and in this time he go back. I just finish it. So I'm waiting for this.
Yeah. He looked a little unhappy with the stoppage. What did you think of the stoppage? Did he look hurt in front of you?
It's not my fault anyway. It's referee stops this, but he like go out of me after stoppage. In the moment. I hit him. He was a little bit like knocked out, so he wasn't be like fully fresh. So anyway, it was a big opportunity to knock him out to the end because he was almost on the mats. I was ready to throw him down and continue my work. So anyway, he was in bad position. Referee stopped this fight, but anyway, he was like in really bad position, and he like takes some my hard punches, and he was little bit knocked out. So it's not my fault, and ask about this or referee, not me. I just did my job.
That's it. Last thing for me, I know you said you'll see what's next, but where will you be? Do you have to stay here in the United States? Like, can you go to Russia? Do you know like what your plan is?
I'll go to Russia. To my family for sure. Now I'm looking to opportunity to make some visa work for my family, and maybe in some times I'm come back to United States. It will be here for more long time because it's like more opportunity to fight like often or something. It's usually easy to get here because with all these times it's too hard sometimes to just get from Russia to any country. This why, but we will see what happens. Now I just will take some break and we'll think about doing something with visas for my family, for my team and everybody to get here. So.
Hey, Alexander. I was just wondering if a rematch with Derrick Lewis interests you.
I don't know how to explain in English. I don't have a lot of words, but how to say? I don't look back in the past. I mean, it doesn't matter for me about revenge or any other fights. So I'm ready for any challenge. Any revenge will be good. But maybe I more want to revenge with Gain because this fight was close. Because with Derrick Lewis, it's everything. Understandable for me, how to say, because I like won all rounds, and in the end I just took this punch. It was bad. It was good for him. No, how to say, no. I forget the word. It doesn't matter. So. He was good with his punch, but anyway, I'm feeling this like another a big problem for me. For me, I like more challenges, and right now I just have no. For me, I finished maybe things with again, just because I respect him very much for sure about his stand-up work, about everything. It's just very interesting for me to meet him again. So I'm ready for any challenge, any fighters, anytime. It doesn't matter for me because right now I understand that I need some more wins to get to the title shot, and I'm ready for any fights to get these wins. That's it.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Did this fight feel, when you're speaking of trying to make it back to the title, did you feel like this fight was one of those shots that, depending on how this outcome, whether you would have a shot to make it back up to the top, do you think if this fight didn't go your way that a title shot would have been likely in the future if you couldn't have got past Jarrier?
It's hard to say because right now in the division, some, how to say, it's difficult to say about our division right now because now a champion is like take a rest for his knee or something. We will have some big fights in autumn, I believe, or maybe in September or October, with all tops of our division. So we will see after because. For sure, I need to beat somebody higher than me to get in the title shots. So anyway, but for sure that things that I finished this earlier, I don't know how much it was, 2 or 3 minutes. So about it was earlier, I think, because for example, same Gan, he worked with them all 5 rounds. I finished just early, and I'm just really feeling that I can go through another opponents who higher than me ranking. I just will be use any opportunity to this. So just give me fights.
And it definitely looked like you could tell the work that you've been doing on your stand-up. Like, it seemed like you found your range very quickly this evening. You threw a couple legs out there, but your range, you found it very quickly. Was that a big focus, was just working on the range and being able to find your striking quicker into the fight?
I was focused on everything. To be truth, I was focused on the grappling, on wrestling too, not just on striking and the rage, but range was okay. And I also have a good sparring partners in this camp. I had really good camp in Russia in mountains. So like I was really good ready with all my body, with all my shape this time, and with all sparring partners. And my sparring partners, I also have a good stand-up fighters, same style like my opponent, and it was not really hard for me to take my range with this time because I was ready for this, and how I said before, I look a lot of his fights. I like learning him really good. I know when he attack and when he don't attack. I was ready to his counter punch after my kicks. I was ready for this. I was ready to going forward what he did, and I just stay in my place and try to just take a center and go forward. So this was okay.
Yeah, you could definitely tell you took the center, and then you were definitely pushing the pace. Do you think that confused him, and that's why he maybe never got comfortable in there with your striking the way that you pushed him?
Every time it's confused people if some 6-7 guys stand against you and push you for like back. It's really hard to do with this something. So it's confused everybody. Also, I have really hard kicks, and this like I think helped me too with this fight because. He, I think, expects that I will don't touch him with my punch because in the start of round I can touch him and he like have a good range of me. I can touch him with my jab, with my cross, but I touch him with my kicks, and this helps me to get good range for his attack also, and give him everything back. So the fight with Ngannou show us that he really bad defense if something going on him. Same things works with me. So.
And I guess last thing for me, when you were able to stand in the center and trade with him, you took his best shots, seemed to shrug it off no problem, and still were able to throw lots of good bombs and eventually finished it with him. Does that give you more confidence going forward in your chin and in your strength and in your striking that you can stand in the middle with anybody?
I don't really understand the question.
You were able to, you stood in the middle and you took his best shots without even flinching, and you were able to keep going. I guess, does that give you more confidence going forward that you could take the best of one of the strongest punchers?
I'm really, I didn't feel his shots because maybe he like a little bit slide under me, so I didn't feel any like big shots. But for sure he doesn't expect that I will stay on my place and don't go back and like punch him away. So he for sure expect going forward, punch me, I will go back, and he as usual try to finish, but I'm staying in my place and give him punch away. It's worse. So. I was ready for this punch, and I see them, and that's why I don't feel it.
Awesome. Well, congrats on your victory. It was one of the best performances we've seen in quite some time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Alex, great job tonight.
Thank
Just two quick ones for me. What do you take away? Even though people say, oh, it was just 2 minutes, he got him out of there. But what do you take away from tonight with your performance? Confidence? You could build off of it, that you executed your game plan. What do you take from tonight?
What me take from tonight? Emotions, just emotions. I go to the win way again. So I just take emotion, and mostly for me, most important for me, that I give some emotion to my family, for everybody who support me, to my coach, my team. and for my country. So this I take from this night.
Excellent. And once you get your way back up to the, to the rankings, title shot for the gold again, do you have a preference on who you would like to face as far as the champions go?
I don't really know what happens right now in division, because, how I said before, it's something difficult to say who will be next with all these fights. Probably one who I'm not fighting right now, upper than me, it's Tuivasa, but he will have a fight against Gunn in September or something. So I need to wait. I need to wait for somebody, or any opponents that UFC will give me will be good. So I just like to fight, and I'm here.
Excellent. Thank you, sir, and
Thank
congrats
you.
on the win.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for your questions. Thank you.